Hey everyone, and welcome back. Today we're embarking on a grand storytelling adventure through the USA, a land of skyscrapers, stretching deserts, and natural wonders. We're going to uncover the soul of America by exploring 10 incredible destinations. We'll start with the iconic urban jungle of New York City, then journey to the ancient grandeur of the Grand Canyon, explore the quirky charm of San Francisco, and get lost in the dazzling spectacle of Las Vegas. We'll then reconnect with nature in the pristine wilderness of Yellowstone National Park, savor the urban elegance of Chicago, and dance to the rhythm of Miami's vibrant culture. Finally, we'll visit the historic heart of Washington, D.C., the dream-filled streets of Los Angeles, and the breathtaking paradise of Hawaii. By the end, you'll be inspired to pack your bags for your own American Odyssey. This is the ultimate guide to the 10 best places to visit in the USA. New York City, the metropolis that never sleeps. When people imagine the beating heart of the United States, their thoughts almost instinctively drift toward New York City. It is a place that seems less like a city and more like a living, breathing organism. An endless surge of energy, culture, and history intertwined in a way that no other destination on Earth can quite replicate. Known as the city that never sleeps, New York has a rhythm that pulses day and night, drawing millions of dreamers, travelers, and seekers from every corner of the globe. It is a magnet for ambition, creativity, and wonder, and once you set foot here, you immediately understand why it holds such a mythical status in the world's imagination. Standing in the heart of Times Square at midnight, you are enveloped in a sea of neon lights that glow brighter than the stars above. The constant hum of traffic, the chatter of strangers, the giant billboards flashing larger-than-life images. It all creates a surreal experience that makes you feel as though you are in the center of the universe. This is not an ordinary city. It is a spectacle that never pauses, a theater where every passerby plays a role. Yet beyond the flashing lights and towering skyscrapers, New York also knows how to offer serenity. A ferry ride across the harbor to the Statue of Liberty is not just a sightseeing trip. It is a journey into history and ideals, a reminder of freedom's enduring promise and the hope it has represented for generations of immigrants. Then there is Central Park, a vast green oasis carved into the middle of the urban rush. Walking its winding paths, you find yourself surrounded by trees, lakes, and quiet corners, where the noise of the city fades away, replaced by the soothing sounds of nature. It is here that New York reveals its softer side, proving that even the busiest of cities has a heart that longs for peace. And of course, New York is a capital of culture. Broadway dazzles visitors with world-class theater productions, where lights, music, and talent combine to create unforgettable performances. The city's museums are among the greatest in the world. The Metropolitan Museum of Art houses treasures that span thousands of years of human history, while the Museum of Modern Art showcases masterpieces that challenge and redefine how we see the world around us. From the galleries of Fifth Avenue to the hidden jazz clubs of Harlem, the city's cultural fabric is woven with richness and diversity that few places on Earth can rival. To call New York just a city would be an understatement. It is more than streets and buildings, more than its landmarks and icons. It is an entire universe of experiences, each waiting to be discovered. Every corner holds a story, every neighborhood reveals a new world, and every visit leaves you with memories that linger long after you've gone. New York is not merely a destination, it is an experience of life itself, bold and unrelenting, yet endlessly rewarding for those who choose to immerse themselves in it. Grand Canyon, nature's masterpiece, carved in stone. Far from the urban noise lies one of the greatest natural wonders of the world, the Grand Canyon in Arizona. Carved by the powerful Colorado River over millions of years, the canyon stretches for miles, its layered red rocks revealing the history of the Earth itself. No photograph or documentary can capture the overwhelming feeling of standing on the edge and looking into this masterpiece of nature. At sunrise, the canyon glows with colors that shift from gold to crimson, while hiking trails like the Bright Angel take you deep into its heart. For the more adventurous, helicopter rides and whitewater rafting reveal the canyon's wild spirit. The Grand Canyon is more than a destination. It is an encounter with time, power, in the sublime artistry of nature. San Francisco, the Golden City's quirky charm. Heading west, we reach the charming city of San Francisco, California, also known as the Golden City. With its iconic Golden Gate Bridge stretching gracefully across the bay, steep hills that offer stunning views, and neighborhoods bursting with culture, San Francisco feels both futuristic and nostalgic. The city invites you to ride its famous cable cars, wander through the bustling Fisherman's Wharf, where sea lions bask in the sun, and step into history on Alcatraz Island, once the site of America's most notorious prison. Chinatown, with its lantern-lit streets and vibrant markets, adds a splash of tradition, while the city's food scene tempts every visitor. San Francisco is quirky, colorful, and endlessly photogenic, a place that will stay in your memory long after you leave. Las Vegas, the dazzling entertainment capital from charm and culture, our journey takes a glittering turn toward Las Vegas, Nevada, the world's entertainment capital. Vegas is not just a city, it is a dazzling spectacle where lights never dim and possibilities feel infinite. The famous Las Vegas Strip glitters with grand hotels, themed casinos, and architecture so extravagant it seems unreal. Visitors come to experience breathtaking shows like Cirque du Soleil, to try their luck at poker tables, and to wander through recreations of Venice, Paris, and ancient Rome, all within a few miles. Yet beyond the neon, nature calls with nearby wonders like the Hoover Dam and the west rim of the Grand Canyon. Las Vegas is indulgence at its finest, a place where every night feels like a festival and every visitor becomes part of the show. Yellowstone National Park, raw, untamed nature. If Las Vegas is human-made magic, then Yellowstone National Park is raw, untamed nature at its best. As the very first national park in the United States, Yellowstone set the standard for protecting the wonders of our planet. Here, geysers erupt skyward, hot springs shimmer in rainbow colors, and wildlife roams freely. Standing before Old Faithful as it erupts with clockwork precision, you cannot help but marvel at the Earth's hidden power. The Grand Prismatic Spring, with its surreal blue, orange, and yellow rings, looks like a living painting. The park's vast meadows and forests are home to grizzly bears, bison herds, elk, and wolves, creating a wilderness that feels both ancient and alive. Yellowstone is not simply a park, it is a reminder of the wild heart that beats beneath the surface of America. Chicago, the Windy City's urban elegance. Our journey now takes us to Chicago, Illinois, famously called the Windy City. Rising proudly on the shores of Lake Michigan, Chicago blends stunning architecture with a warm Midwestern spirit. It is the birthplace of the skyscraper and a city that thrives on creativity. A walk through Millennium Park brings you face to face with Cloud Gate, affectionately known as the Bean, where reflections turn into art. From the Willis Tower's glass sky deck, the city stretches endlessly below, daring you to step onto its clear floor. The Art Institute showcases masterpieces from across the globe, while a river cruise unveils Chicago's architectural wonders. Add in the irresistible taste of deep dish pizza, and Chicago becomes not just a city to visit, but one to savor. Miami, the Magic City's vibrant rhythm. Now we trade skyscrapers for sunshine as we arrive in Miami, Florida, known as the Magic City. Miami is a vibrant blend of cultures, colors, and rhythms where life feels like a celebration. Along South Beach, the turquoise water sparkles while pastel Art Deco buildings line the streets in perfect harmony. In Little Havana, the aroma of Cuban coffee and the beat of Latin music fill the air, while the Wynwood walls transform entire streets into open-air galleries of bold murals. By day, Miami offers relaxation by the ocean, and by night, it transforms into one of the liveliest nightlife scenes in the world. It is a city that never stops moving, always inviting you to dance to its rhythm. Washington, D.C., the nation's symbolic heart. From Miami's beaches, we travel north to Washington, D.C., the nation's capital and the symbolic heart of America. Walking through the National Mall feels like stepping into the pages of history. Monuments rise to honor leaders and moments that shaped the country. The Washington Monument stands tall, the Lincoln Memorial inspires reflection, and the White House reminds visitors of democracy in action. Beyond the monuments, the Smithsonian museums hold treasures of art, history, and science. And the best part is that they are free to all. Every spring, cherry blossoms bloom around the tidal basin, transforming the city into a sea of pink and white. Washington, D.C. is more than politics. It is a place where history, culture, and beauty converge. Los Angeles, the city of angels' dreams. Our next stop is Los Angeles, California, the world-famous City of Angels. LA is the land of dreams, where Hollywood magic meets the Pacific Coast. Visitors flock to see the stars on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, hike to the Griffith Observatory for views of the iconic Hollywood sign, or stroll along Venice Beach, where street performers and skaters bring energy to the boardwalk. The Santa Monica Pier combines seaside fun with nostalgia, while Beverly Hills and Rodeo Drive showcase the glamorous side of life. Yet LA is also a city of creativity, innovation, and surprising diversity, offering hidden gems far beyond its celebrity reputation. It is a place where ambition thrives under endless sunshine. Hawaii, paradise on Earth's aloha spirit. Finally, we arrive in Hawaii, often described as paradise on Earth. This chain of islands in the Pacific Ocean offers landscapes so beautiful, they seem unreal. Each island has its own personality. Maui enchants with snorkeling and Molokini Crater. The Big Island astonishes with active volcanoes. Oahu excites with world-famous surf. And Kauai, the Garden Isle, invites you into lush valleys and waterfalls. Beyond its natural wonders, Hawaii is rich in culture, with luau's that celebrate traditions of dance, music, and storytelling. The spirit of aloha welcomes every visitor, reminding them to slow down, breathe, and connect with the beauty around them. Hawaii is not just a destination, it is a state of mind. So what do you think? From the buzzing streets of New York City to the tranquil shores of Hawaii, the USA is a traveler's dreamland. Each destination we explored carries its own magic, its own story, and its own way of leaving you changed. Whether you crave city lights, natural wonders, or cultural adventures, the United States has it all waiting for you. So the only question left is simple yet exciting. Where will you go first?